Okay, so Valerie, tell me about why are you here and what's the benefit of coming to the state conference?
Sure. So since I became an athletic director, even when I was an assistant athletic director, I've come to the state conference every year. Not only is it good to network with your peers, right? Find out how other people do things, how do they solve certain issues. Most of them have been through what I will go through. But it's also nice when you can come here and meet some vendors. People put a face to a name of people you've talked to on the phone, see their product in person, and have it all in one place instead of having to go to a bunch of different venues.
Perfect. They are unveiling TAC this year, 28 courses over the course of 2 years. What would you say to your coaches within the Prosper ISD about jumping in and doing this if they know they want to be in coaching or maybe athletic administration?
So I think even if they don't want to be in athletic administration, there are a lot of advantages to doing the TAC course. We are always struggling to bring credibility to our profession. So anytime we can have a certification course that all coaches have been through, it's been a vetted process, we know what we're learning is going to be valuable information, I think that just shows others out there that we're trying to learn our craft too, right? We're trying to get better, we're trying to grow professionally.
What are some of the components of TAC that you feel are like unbelievable that now you will have that knowledge as a part of you?
I think one of the biggest ones I've seen is budget, right? Learning a lot about stipends and budget and how people run their budget in their district. And I think everyone does it differently. Some do a 5-year plan, some do a 10-year plan. And I think just seeing how others set their budgets up. It's also been valuable to talk about the law involved with it, right? The bullying, the transgender, the cases that go with it, how certain people have handled those instances on their campuses.
So you came from McKinney, which is getting ready to open a large athletic complex, and you're getting ready to build one.
I am.
What's it like in the North Dallas area where there's so many impressive structures that's a whole different component of facility management that maybe ADs didn't deal with to that level 10 years ago?
It definitely is, and I think that's one of the perks. Prosper actually mentioned one of the reasons we want you to come here is because you've been through the stadium experience, right? Going through all the architectures, visiting all the stadiums, finding out what you want and what would work specifically for you. So it's been great to have that experience with facilities, and you're right, in the past, right, coaches became athletic directors. It was generally not someone who had experience with facilities. I have learned more about construction and turf in the last probably 6 months than I ever thought I would know. So it's a learning curve there a little bit, but it's exciting to be able to do that side of it and make sure that you have the best facilities for your kids.
So is it still the career that you thought it would be many years ago, that you're wearing a hard hat, you're part of turf and construction, and you're not
It's not.
coaches
It is not near as easy to be out in your high heels on that construction site as it is walking up and down the hallways. It's definitely different, but I think that's how you grow, right? Is that you learn every aspect of the job. You learn the facilities, you learn the budget. We know the part about growing coaches, right? It's exciting to me to learn those other aspects of it.
And then finally, how have you seen this change? You said you attended as an assistant AD. How has this conference changed in the last several years?
I think it's gotten better. Not that the speakers at the beginning were bad, but I think now they have more of a clear view of what this is going to be, right? What is our vision for this state conference? Is it to grow professionally? Is it just to come and network and hang out? And I think we've gotten a lot better with providing more professional growth at this state conference than anything.
And I didn't ask you, when you look around and see so many females in position of being athletic director, and Dr. Elza here from the UIL, how does that make you feel when you look around at state from Clear Creek to Houston to San Antonio to Alamo Heights, all the way up through the Dallas area up to the UIL that are led by females?
It's very exciting for a female. In the past, even if you were qualified and you were in line for that position, generally you didn't get it. The perception was that they put football coaches in that role who did not really understand every facet of the job. So I'm very proud of administration for allowing females to step into those roles that they've deserved. But it is very empowering to look around and see how many people are willing to do that.